What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about how to find really great deals for short-term rental properties. I know this is a big question a lot of people have, is how do you get the best possible deals? You know they're out there, you see us doing them, but how do you get your hands on deals like the ones that we purchase as short-term rental properties so that you're going to get crazy return on investment, really perform well? And really what it comes down to is three main things. There's three different things that you absolutely need to have in order to find and execute on really great deals, really great properties for short-term rental. And so in this video, we're going to walk through each of the three of those. So let's jump right in and start with the first one, which is deal flow. And deal flow seems, really obvious, right? You need to have a flow of great deals coming to you. But really where that starts is understanding your criteria, because a lot of deal flow is about cutting through the noise. It's really just about knowing what to eliminate so that you can spend your time only looking at actual good deals that meet your criteria. Because where I see a lot of people make mistakes here is that they think deal flow is just have as many deals as possible coming at me. But what you really need is to be able to cut through all that noise and just find the one or two or three deals that are actually worth focusing your time on. Because a lot of investors' problem isn't that they don't have enough deals coming to them, it's that they don't actually know and have a repeatable system for how to differentiate between the bad deals and the good deals. So what they end up doing is just overlooking these really good deals that are hidden in the sea of all the bad deals. And so what you really want to do is have good deal flow coming to you. And this can be a variety of sources, off market or on market. And we can dive into that in another video. But you want to have this coming to you. And then what you really need to have is your criteria so that you can quickly decide whether or not to eliminate a particular property. And so what you want to do there is understand the market that you're going to be buying in, the type of property you're looking for, and then what's called your buy box. So by looking at data, you should be able to figure out what the average purchase price is going to be for any given size of property in any given market that you're aiming for, so that you know if a 5-bedroom comes along and it's priced at this amount, you can just eliminate. The return's not going to be there. If it's priced here, worth diving into more, it could be a good deal. If it's priced down here, let's act quickly. That could be a really great deal. So we want to make sure that we can figure that out, because otherwise, if you're just looking at a bunch of different 5-bedroom properties, you might go, oh, well, this one's cheaper, let's look into that further, but you might just not really know the answer. You might look into all three of them. You might not know how great of a deal this cheaper one is. And so you just really need to know that going into it. And so again, that's just a matter of looking at the data, being able to run that analysis. That's something we help investors with all the time, is determining what their buy box is in a given market for exactly what they're looking for. So from there, you've got deal flow coming in. Again, this can be on market, this can be off market. Getting that deal flow set up can be quite easy, working with realtors, getting on wholesaler lists, all these different strategies. There's a bunch of them, right? And you can be really hands-on or really hands-off. Frankly, I've seen a lot of investors buy really great properties just on market. So you absolutely can use off-market deal flow, and you can get really good deals there as well, but don't rule out on market, especially when it comes to short-term rental properties. There can be some really great deals to be had on market as well. So once you have that flow coming to you and you have a way to sort through it, then what's next is you absolutely need to have a good way to run analysis, like detailed analysis. So what I talked about was your high level filtering, right? But then from there, you now need to have a really good dialed in process to quickly run a detailed analysis on each property to see how good the deal really is. That filtering is going to tell you that there are some horrible deals we don't even need to look at, and some deals with potential that we do want to dive into deeper. But then your next level of analysis should tell you quite directly and accurately how good of a deal that actually is and what your return on investment is going to look like. Now, it's super important to be good at this, because if you just don't have a good system for this, what'll happen is you end up passing up on really good deals more often than you need to, and that just really slows things down. Now, I've talked in other videos about the huge pitfall of not having a good analysis process and buying properties without due diligence and potentially buying the wrong property. But I think what often gets overlooked just as much is people going and thinking that they can just be super conservative with their analysis. So now, well, we're going to find a great deal because if I'm ultra conservative, then that means I'm only going to buy the best possible deal. But that's not really a good way to actually go about your investing. You're basically just banking on some like miracle unicorn deal showing up. And in the process of waiting for that, being ultra conservative, you're gonna overlook a whole bunch of really, really great deals that you just didn't have the right analysis process for that you could have bought. And that's just gonna keep you on the sidelines for a lot longer than you need to be. So what you really wanna have is a dialed in analysis process so that you can figure out exactly what your return on investment is gonna be on any given property that you're looking at purchasing. Now, from there, that's step 2. Guys, just want to take a quick break here to say that for those of you watching who want to build cash flow and long-term wealth by purchasing Airbnbs and short-term rental properties, there's a link in the description right down below for a free training that'll walk you through my exact strategy for investing successfully in Airbnbs. Now, if you're not ready to actually buy properties and you want to get started managing other people's properties on Airbnb the same way I got started and build a full-time income managing other people's properties, there's actually another free training linked in the description down below as well that'll be a really great fit for you. So whether you want to invest in short-term rental properties and actually build amazing cash flow and long-term wealth by acquiring the assets, buying the properties themselves, or you're looking to earn a full-time income managing other people's properties on Airbnb, we've got some awesome trainings that are linked in the description down below that'll definitely help you out. When you sign up for the trainings, we're also going to send you a few other tools and resources completely for free just to help you get started. Again, the links to sign up are in the description down below, and both trainings and all the tools are completely free. So make sure to register for the trainings, links in the description down below. The third step in this process is you need to be able to move quickly. So really what's required there is confidence. More than anything, what I've seen people do is obviously a big part of this is also just having everything lined up, like your pre-approval, you've got your financing lined up, you've got your plan in place, all that. But more than anything, you just need to have confidence. I think that's the biggest thing that I see holding people back from taking action, actually putting an offer in on a deal, is they lack the confidence. They don't know what kind of an offer to put in. They don't know if they should go above asking or below asking. They don't know if they should give a condition or just go firm. They don't know if they should, try to pay cash or use financing. They don't know if they should, even buy this property because they don't feel confident in their analysis. All these different things going off in their head, they're just causing them to lack confidence. And then while they try to build up the confidence by asking questions, by figuring this stuff out, the deal disappears, right? And that's the nature of great deals, is that they do tend to go quickly. And then obviously there are exceptions to that. There are deals that you can identify that no one else is seeing, but really you do want to be able to move quickly on a deal when you realize it's a great one to just optimize your chances of getting it. And so on this front, it really just comes down to you want to make sure that you have all those ducks in a row, all those pieces in place, and that you have real confidence in all of your numbers and your processes going forward. So if you haven't done this before or haven't done it before incredibly successfully, then you really want to make sure that you're working with a team who has, so that you can have that confidence and act quickly. Otherwise, it's just going to take a lot longer. And ultimately, time on the sidelines costs you a whole lot of money, especially when it comes to real estate investing, where there's huge returns to be had. And there's a big opportunity cost of spending extra money, or extra time, I should say. Same in this scenario. Extra time on the sidelines, it does cost you a whole lot of money. So you just want that extra support that's going to allow you to move quickly and not pass up really great deals. So that's my thoughts. Those are the kind of big pitfalls that I see people falling into that have them, really not finding great deals. And that is exactly what you need in order to find and execute on good deals: is good deal flow, a great analysis process, and confidence to be able to act quickly. If you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to share, just let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, if you got value from it, let me know by hitting the like button there. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. We post 2 new videos every single week here on the channel, helping you to succeed with Airbnb and short-term rentals. So with all that said, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.